Hello students, this is your English lesson. In this lesson, we are going to read a poem, Going for Water, from Oxford Modern English, Book 8. So we start our lesson. First of all, words to know. Barren, bleak and lifeless, because it is autumn. Brook, a small stream. Before. Fair, fine and dry weather. Gnomes, legendary dwarfish creatures supposed to guard the earth's treasure underground. Loath, unwilling or reluctant. Pale, a bucket. Slender, thin. Tinkling, a light, clear ringing sound. Now read the poem together. The well was dry beside the door, and so we went with pail and can across the fields behind the house to seek the brook if still it ran. Not loath to have excuse to go because the autumn eve was fair, though chill because the fields were ours and by the brook our woods were there. We ran as if to meet the moon that slowly dawned behind the trees, the barren boughs, without the leaves, without the birds, without the breeze. But once within the wood, we paused like gnomes that hid us from the moon, ready to run to hiding new with laughter when she found us soon. Each laid on other a straying hand to listen ere we dared to look, and in the hush we joined to make. We heard, we knew, we heard the brook, a note as from a single place, a slender tickling fall that made now drops that floated on the pool like pearls, and now a silver blade. Now come to the summary of the poem. The poem Going for Water has been written by a well-known poet, Robert Frost. Robert Frost is famous for his writing about humanity. His real subject is human beings with a nature setting. In this poem, he has also described the picture of some people or children who had to go very far to find water, and they went to seek the brook because the well nearby their homes was dry. The people were quite happy because it was autumn season and they had no excuse to go outside. The people or children enjoyed ran forward if to meet the moon which slowly rises behind the trees. The trees in the autumn are bare and there is no breeze to sway the leafless branches. Once they entered the wood, they stopped believing that the moon would not be able to see them for at least some time. When the moon found them, they ran away laughing. When the people or children heard the river, they hold each other's hands if to warn the other not to make a sound. They could hear the sound of the river, the tinkling sound of running water in the silence of the evening. Exercises A. Understanding the poem. Answer the following questions. A. Why did the people in the poem have to go out to get water? What has happened to their usual water source? Answer. The people in the poem had to go out to get water because the well beside their door had dried up. B. What time of day is it? What time of year is it? Answer. It is evening time and it's a time of autumn. C. Where is the brook? Answer. The brook is across the fields, behind the house, in the woods. D. What game do the people play with the moon? Answer. The people play a game of hide and seek with the moon. E. What does the brook sound like? Answer. The brook makes a tinkling sound like a bell. F. What are the droplets of water with the moon's light on them compared to? Answer. The droplets of water with the moon's light on them are compared to pearls and a silver blade. These questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. G. What images does the poet use to convey the idea that the water is precious? Answer. The poet conveys the idea that the water is precious by comparing it to silver and pearls. These are expressive materials. H. What details from the poem make the people in the poem seem childlike? Answer is the detail is from the poem that make the people in the poem seem childlike are we ran as if to meet the moon. Children are more likely to run spontaneously with laughter. Getting caught up in a game and laughing would be more usual in children and playing hide and seek. Game playing is most often associated with children. The game of hide and seek and imagining the moon as a player taking part also make them seem childlike. Frost does not say that the people are children, the people could be adults. I. What detail from the poem create a magical or mysterious atmosphere? Answer. The setting, empathy, moonlit woods, the mention of games, the hush, and the personification of the moon are some possible suggestions. Understanding poetry. A. Frost uses a rhyming scheme. What is it? The rhyming scheme is A, B, C, B. B. Count the number of syllables in each line. What is the pattern? Answer is every line has 8 syllables. Every line has 8 syllables except for the first line of the fifth stanza. That has 9 syllables. B. Working with words, languages and countries. So we have to match the languages with countries. Languages are Swahili, Mandarin, Gaelic, Creole, Nivian, Kurdish, Dutch, Hausa, Shauna, Magyar, and countries are Hungary, Netherlands, Kenya, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Iraq, Haiti, China, Somalia, Ireland. The language of Swahili is of Kenya, Mandarin, China, Gaelic, Ireland, Creole, Haiti, Nubian, Somalia, Kurdish, Iraq, Dutch, Netherlands, Hausa, Nigeria, Shauna, Zimbabwe, Magyar, Hungary. C. Learning about language. Idiomatic language. 1. Find out what these expressions mean and use them in sentences of your own. A. Go to town. Do something thoroughly. Sentence. She decided to go to town and rearrange the party in the house. B. Go to waste. Be unused or expanded to no purpose. Sentence. I am worried to see them go to waste. C. Go to great pains to try hard to do something. Sentence. Social lady workers went to great pains to acknowledge Women's right. D. Go under the knife, have a medical operation. Sentence. I am scared because my mother is going under the knife this afternoon and I don't want anything to happen to her. E. Go up in flames. Be destroyed by fire. Sentence. The house went up in flames because of fault in electric wires. F. Go up in smoke, come to nothing. Sentence. His dream went up in smoke after the collapse of his travel agency. G. Go with a bang, very exciting and successful. Sentence. These tasty recipes are sure to set your bonfire party off with a bang. H. Go without. To live or continue without having something. Sentence. You are not permitted to go without license of motorcycle. Read the first three stanzas again. Discuss which words, phrases, and lines are most emphatic. How has the poet made them emphatic? Here, the barren boughs, without the leaves, without the birds, without the breeze. These are words and phrases that are made emphatic by the poet. By changing the order of words in the following sentences or by saying it, make them more exciting and emphatic. A. The children let out a shriek of delight when the bell rang. When the bell rang, the children let out a shriek of delight. B. The bomb exploded without warning and the bridge collapsed. Without warning, the bomb exploded and the bridge collapsed. C. That meal of roast duck was the best they ever had. It was the best thing they ever had, that meal of roast chicken. D. The monster emerged silently from the dark cave. Silently from the dark cave, the monster emerged. E. There was a loud scream suddenly from the house next door when I was sitting alone reading. I was sitting alone reading when suddenly from the house next door there was a loud scream. Thanks for listening. For new videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you like my videos, please share and like.